And so I said to the long-leggedy, I said, child, I'll show you who the child is. I said, child, if we were at Goldshire, the Pook would spank your butt, and then I'd go make you stand in the corner with your pants pulled down, and everybody would look at your spanked butt. And the other long-leggedies, they'd come into the bar and they'd say, hey, that elf boy got spanked by a gnome. They'd know. They'd be able to count the fingers on the slap marks on your butt, and they'd all know that you got spanked by a gnome. And then, after I'd spank you, I'd probably bite your butt too. But like, not too hard. You know, I wouldn't break the skin or anything. The Pook's not a psychopath, but they'd know. There'd be a bite mark, and it would show, and they'd see it, and they'd know that you really fucked up big time with a gnome.
Stop!
What? Did you see something, Kami?
No, that's exactly the point I'm trying to make. I can't see my wing in front of my beak. Where in blazes are we going?
It's the duck swallow, or dank mellow, or dust wallow. I can't really remember how they pronounce it. It's just a great big marsh.
Do you really think it's a good idea to travel in such a dark and creepy place this late at night? We could get lost, or perhaps even ambushed.
It's not that dark, and the Pook wants to get at least as far as Mudsprocket before we turn in.
Well, can't we stay somewhere closer?
But there's nowhere to stay anywhere near here. The old inn burned down years ago. Trust me, Kami, trust me. We're fine. Duskfellow Marsh doesn't really have anything in it that can give the Pook a hard time.
But it's pitch black. How can you see a thing?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Kami. Sometimes the Pook, I just kind of forget that not everybody has night vision like gnomes do. Yeah, but you know what? Now that you mention it, I can totally see why you might think this swamp was dark and scary at night. But don't worry. The Pook has got this covered. We'll be in Mudsprocket in no time. Just stick close to and do as the Pook says.
But pitch black.
Yes, I understand. For you, it is. But the Pook has got this, Kami. I mean, even without night vision, the Pook would have this. It's just the dark Finkel Marsh.
Look, I'm not saying your abilities aren't impressive, but if you...
Oh my gosh! You're right. I should totally do an inky black turtle thing.
What in my grandfather's feathers is an inky black turtle thing?
Okay, Big Gay Horse. I'll see you in Mudsprocket. I'm totally gonna do the inky black turtle thing.
What is going on? Why have you dismissed Big Gay Horse?
We're doing the inky black turtle thing.
You say that like you're expecting I'll know what it is.
Well, you see, back in Stormwind, the Pook knows this druid who sells me weed. And he said to me, Pook, if you're ever in Pandaria for the Turtle Day Festival, you gotta eat this gummy and down an inky black potion.
I still don't understand.
Well, the inky black potion makes you see the world at night the way the human long-leggedies do. I mean, they hardly have any night vision at all, so the Pook could imagine that Dirk Willow Marsh would probably look pretty dark and spooky to them.
Well, I can assure you it looks completely dark and spooky to me as well.
Right, and the Pook is gonna down an inky black potion and share the spookiness with you.
But why would you want to share the horrors of traveling through a dark and terrifying swamp in the middle of the night?
Because it'll be fun, and besides, it would be a short and boring trip to Mudsprocket otherwise.
Well, it would seem to me that short and boring would be the optimal path through a swamp at night, but I do not wish to argue with gnomish neurology. Please, just summon Big Gay Horse and let us be on our way. Quickly!
Oh, you can't. You can't just summon a Big Gay Horse when you're on the inky black.
Why? Why can't you just summon a Big Gay Horse when you're on the inky black? Your rules are as arbitrary as they are chaotic.
Oh, no, the inky black, that requires you to channel a soul path to summon the great green dragon turtle. That's the mount you ride with an inky black.
Well then, let us summon the turtle and get moving.
Well, Well, I'm trying very hard to do that. But it's not like you can just open up a soul path to summon the great green dragon turtle while you're standing there being all panicky and sending out those negative waves. You gotta knock it off with them negative waves, man. That goes against everything the Pook thinks Turtle Day is about.
Well, how am I supposed to know what the Pook thinks the Pandaren Turtle Day Festival is about? I didn't even know about the festival until the Pook brought it up just now.
Well, the Pook was there and met some friends, and we channeled the essence of turtleness and opened a soul path to summon great turtle mounts. And then we watched the Pandarens put the lanterns in the water and waited for the great magic turtle to arrive. But the turtle was late. The turtle was really, really, really late. And it was then that we all realized the true meaning of Turtle Day. The true meaning of Turtle Day is friendship and patience.
While I question the veracity of your interpretation of the Pandaren Lantern Ceremony, in the spirit of friendship and patience, I implore you to please summon the mount with great haste.
Yeah. The Pook is on it. I like turtles. Okay, Kami, let's go to Mudsprocket before it gets too late. Yeah, it's not as fast about as Big Gay Horse.
Do you really think so?
Oh, hey, wait. We can't go to Mudsprocket yet. The Pook first needs to go and check up on Muddy.
And just whom is Muddy?
He's my ogre friend who lives nearby. Oh, the Pook can't pass through the Dirt Diggler Marsh without, checking up on old Muddy.
Well, let us do it quickly then.
Onward, great green dragon turtle, in the name of friendship and patience! Muddy, you old extra long-leggedy son of a bitch! How you been doing?
Mud meet traveling paladin. Paladin tell Mud good news about lunkism. Mud not squish, Paladin. Listen instead to the words of great prophet Lunk.
Religion, huh? Sounds fun. So what's the word of the prophet Lunk?
Lunk say, maybe ogre not have to be mean. Maybe ogre can be nice. Maybe ogre only mean because others mean to ogre first. Maybe ogre can do better. Break the cycle. Maybe the cycle is the cause of ogre misery. Smash cycle, not people. Mud think about what Lunk said. Mud think, maybe it makes sense.
Well, you know, as far as religions go, it's not that bad, Muddy. And the Pook has heard a lot of really weird religions out there. A lot of them involving tentacle stuff. You picked a good one, Muddy.
Oh, it not all good, Pook. Ogre friends mad at Mud. Say, ogre big. Big squish small. Mud say, maybe small not want to get squished. Friends say not matter what small want. Ogre big, ogre wants to squish small. Now friends, not friends. Ogres all bully Mud because Mud listened to Lunk.
Well, this is your lucky day, Muddy, because the Pook is here, and I'm all fucked up on Inky Black, and I'm on a mission to teach Kami about the true meaning of Turtle Day. Kami and I will go have a word with those ogres and impress upon them the importance of not picking on you.
But Lunk say no do violence. Pook not hurt ogres, even to help Mud. That would go against Prophet's smart thinky words.
Don't worry, Muddy. The Pook is going to take care of this within the framework of a Lunk-approved belief system, while at the same time honoring what the Pook believes to be the spirit of Turtle Day. Come on, Kami. We got some ogres to talk to. Okay, there's our target. Just do it like we rehearsed it on the way here.
We didn't rehearse. We didn't even run an Italian.
Just wait for me to sap the one guard and then stick to the script. Okay, Kami, go.
Yar. Yar! Yar! It be me, the dread pirate and scourge of the sea, Black Craw McGillicuddy, with a message for ye scurvy dogs. The ogre Mud-Crushed Dirtfeet be a friend of the Black Craw mutineers, and anyone in the Dustwallow Marsh who harasses a friend of Black Craw McGillicuddy becomes an enemy of Black Craw McGillicuddy, and enemies of Black Craw McGillicuddy do not have long lives.
And here's a little pocket sand to keep you busy, just in case you were thinking of doing something stupid when I unstealth. I just wanted to let you know, the Pook is signed on with McGillicuddy's crew. So enemies of McGillicuddy are enemies of the Pook too. So, leave Muddy the fuck alone, or anger a small but very stabby immortal. Okay, we're done here. Let's go.
Perhaps with a bit more haste.
No, trust me. This looks way more badass if we RP walk away from them.
I can't believe it. I can't believe we pulled it off. I'm still shaking. Do you think it'll work? Will Mud be safe from the ogre's harassment?
Oh, yeah. Ogres are dumb, but they're not stupid. The Pook has been to the Dark Pillow Marsh before, and I had a little run-in with the ogres here. Let's just say they know better than to get on my bad side. Muddy'll be just fine.
But I still can't believe I let you talk me into doing something like that.
You did great, Kami. You kept your cool, and you didn't break character. And hey, you've now established a reputation for your Black Craw McGillicuddy persona. Why, in no time people are going to be talking about the bold, swashbuckling pirate parrot with a heart of gold.
Well, I suppose it was a masterful performance. It's just a pity that we don't have any champagne to celebrate it with.
Gumbo!
I beg your pardon?
Gumbo! There's a swamp alchemist who has a shack deep in the bayou who makes this killer. Absolutely. Killer croc-eye gumbo. Oh, man, we need to bring her. We need to bring her some crocolis, guys, so she can make us some gumbo.
Now? At this hour of night? You want to hunt crocolisks?
Oh, trust me, Kami. It'll be fine. Crocolisks are just as active at night as they are in the day. We can totally get enough crocolis size in no time whatsoever.
That wasn't my concern.
Just trust me, Kami. Do as the Pook says and you'll be fine.
At least tell me that your inky black potion has worn off.
Oh, no. The Pook is still totally fucked up on this potion. I can't see shit.
This will end in tears.
Okay. Just stay here. Just stay here and look delicious.
Why do I have to be the crocolisk bait?
Well, would you rather be the one who has to kill the crocolisk?
You make a good point.
It's okay. Just stay here and make the sounds that a delicious bird would make.
What sort of sound conveys deliciousness?
I don't know. Cock-a-doodle-doo?
I will most certainly not play a common fowl.
Oh, never mind. There's a crocolisk right here. Now to harvest those sweet, sweet eyes. Dang it!
What's the matter?
This one doesn't have the eyes.
What are you talking about? Even in the dark, I can clearly see he has 2 eyes.
Yeah, but it's gotta be specialized to make the gumbo. You can't just use regular crocolisk eyes. They won't do. And it's like only 1 in 5 crocolisks even has one of these special gumbo eyes.
And just how many eyes does the swamp alchemist need to make gumbo?
She needs 10 special eyeballs.
10? Well, with a 1 in 5 drop rate? Why, you'll have to kill 50 crocolisks.
More like 100. The Pook wants to get some gumbo to go. Oh, this is gonna take a while, but oh man, the gumbo. The gumbo, Kami! The gumbo! Oh, what did I say? What did the Pook say? Best gumbo ever!
So many dead crocolisks.
Kami, why don't you just stay here and keep Tabitha and Garyon entertained? The Pook just wants to go outside and talk to an old friend. Tabitha, don't you go putting Kami in a stew. I kid. The Pook's just kidding. But yeah, get Kami to do his parrot monologue. Oh, it's really something else. Andello, The Pook has a little favor to ask ya. You see, Matthias is being a real man-baby right now, and he's revoked my portal privileges. So, the Pook is stuck hoofing it the old-fashioned way to Uldum. I was wondering if you could do me a favor and send word to Matthias that if I get what I came for in Uldum, I'll be ready to return to duty. And if he reinstates my portal privileges, I'll pop into Stormwind from the Caverns of Times, and I'll be bringing a friend of mine. Wow, the Pook is so fucked up on Inky Black right now, Endello. I can barely see the end of my legs. Oh man, it must drive you humans crazy not having night vision naturally. Well, we're almost at Mudsprocket now, Kami. The Pook is a little low on cash, but I should be able to trade in this thermos of Tabitha's special crock-eye gumbo for a room. I've seen people kill for this gumbo. But then again, the Pook has also seen people kill just because it was a day ending in Y. It's a cruel and miserable world we live in, Kami. But tonight we get a good night's sleep, and then we head off to 1,000 Needles tomorrow, nice and refreshed. And by then, the Inky Black potion should have worn off, too.
Well, thank the great grandfeathers that we finally made it here in one piece. I cannot believe you would do something as reckless as to impair your natural night vision on purpose. I could have been killed.
Would you relax, Kami? This is the Dishwater Marsh. There's nothing that's a serious threat to the Pook living here.
So is that it, then? The reason that you took the potion was to show me what a badass you are? How fearless and how bold you are?
Not at all, Kami. I took the potion because I wanted you to know that when the Pook says you've got nothing to worry about, that you've got nothing to worry about. You can trust the Pook. I'd have never taken an Inky Black if I thought you were in any real danger.
And that's not bravado, then. That's not you being braggadocious about your abilities in combat.
Oh, believe me, the Pook, very good at sneaking, but not so good at the stabbing. And I'm not a badass, Kami. I'm actually quite mediocre at combat, and I need you to know that, Kami. If the Pook says you're safe, then trust me, you're safe. But if the Pook says you're in danger, then you better believe you're in danger. Uldum is one of the few places on Azeroth where the Pook treads carefully. Uldum can fuck up the Pook pretty quick if you're not careful, and your chances without the Pook, not so great. But you did really good tonight, Kami. You stuck to your mission, and we made it to a safe house. You trust in the Pook, and the Pook will trust in you. Deal?
Deal.
And that is the true meaning of Turtle Day. Oh my gosh, that gumbo was so good!